today, right now, I just want to put the date on here. It's December the 17th, 2019. And what time do you got?
KELKAT back with another video, man. Let me tell you, man. All that whining and complaining, man. It's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. You can keep complaining about these bitches, but shit ain't gonna change. Society's not gonna change. They're not gonna get rid of the fucking Facebook. They're not gonna get rid of these fucking dating apps.
You know what's really interesting though, Bill, is it's like he's trying to work an angle through a system that's rigged. It's like going to Las Vegas or Atlantic City and believing you have a clear-cut way to beat the roulette table legally.
Yeah.
And this is problematic with a lot of pickup artists and people of his ilk, is that they're trying to tell them that they can win in a system that is instinctively rigged against them at every level.
Well, they're not smart enough to look around them and see all the social engineering and what's going on really in society that's caused the problem. They're not looking for the root cause.
Right. Exactly. They're not looking for the root cause. Here we go on here. I'm actually liking this screen share.
Stay off them motherfuckers and approach bitches in broad daylight. If you're getting rejection on a daily basis, you ain't getting no yeses, you gotta check what you're doing. And you gotta change things, man. You gotta get that motherfucking jump. Stop complaining like little bitches, man. You black pill motherfuckers are fucking delusional and you're fucking negative, man. You got a negative mindset. When I'm in the gym, I got a positive mindset, man. I'm in there working out to slow jam, R&B, working out to fuck.
So let me figure this out. He says he's financially broke. He's working out at the gym and just women are throwing themselves. I'm not saying that scenario couldn't play itself out, Bill. I just don't believe this guy's getting it.
No, and women normally don't just throw themselves at guys unless they're already somebody with a lot of money or stats or something, there's a percentage of women that are chasing that type.
Yeah.
Although other than that, they don't just come at you.
They don't.
That's illusion.
Chris Brown, all this shit that I be listening to, listening to fucking old school hip hop. I'm having a positive mindset when I'm working out. I changed my ways. That's the reason why I'm getting bitches now, man. You guys don't want to change. You complain about the fucking statistics. You know what I'm saying? You complain about that, and you don't want to get out there and do nothing.
You don't want to change, man.
You ain't had sex in 3 years? Well, in that 3 years, you could have did something.
This guy is full of crap. Things have gotten worse, Bill, over the years. Okay?
Well, they have. The first thing that really pisses me off is you got to change, man. So what does the girl have to do?
Right. He doesn't hold women accountable. Not that he should, because I guess he's trying to tell you boy, it's a tough game out there, guys, but you got to adapt. You got to adapt to it, Got
to change yourself, man. If you become a lizard, you'll be able to get it.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. That's how it is.
Sad.
You could have fucking took action. And now you could be getting sex. There's some of the most ugly motherfuckers, the most ugliest motherfuckers in Hollywood right now getting their dick sucked every day.
They pay for it. They absolutely pay for it. Most Hollywood celebrity males, the straight heterosexual Hollywood, absolutely pay for sex. They absolutely do not. They do not get it for free.
They changed. They believed in themselves, man. They get their dick sucked on a regular basis, man. Getting pussy on a regular basis. Don't matter what you look like.
They pay for it.
Themselves on you when you're successful or when you change your ways about things. A lot of you niggas can be getting pussy right now. Right now, you can be getting pussy, but you want to change. Oreo, man, I love you, man, but dude, you gotta do some changing. You went like a decade on YouTube complaining about bitches, and where did it go? Where did that decade go?
I'll tell you what happened with Oreo Man. Oreo Man realized that all your advice was bullshit in the past when he listened to other people. So what Oreo Man did was he went into what's called self-deprecation. He started just calling himself ugly because he really believed that ultimately he was the problem.
Yeah, that's what social engineering does.
Well, what Oreo Man did was he took it different. He goes, I just am an ugly, you know what? He'd say the N-word. He'd say, I'm an ugly nigga. And he would just go on and talk about himself being ugly. Well, the Oreo Man only did that because after 10 years of listening to advice like this guy, this moron here, that's what he did.
He kept blaming himself. That's right.
Blaming himself. Blame himself. Yeah, blame yourself for all your trials and tribulations.
That decade, man, you could have made so many changes. You'd be getting pussy right now.
Oh, bull.
No, he won't.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas gotta change your ways, man. Look at the bigger picture. At the end, you'll be getting pussy. You have a nice house on a hill. You be getting the nice cars that you want.
Oh yeah,
yeah, right. You're gonna have a nice house on a hill.
Once you get the pussy bill, you can be getting a nice house and nice cars. It just throws itself at you.
Oh yeah, I mean, Steve, once you get a female in your life, you're gonna get a mansion thrown your way. Rolls Royces thrown your way.
Or a rich yeah, right, exactly.
Self-improvement is the only way to make your ass get some pussy. That's the only way.
You know how he qualifies everything down to one thing, pussy. It's not a woman. It's pussy.
It's the pussy.
It's the pussy. It's that thing that stinks like will knock out a city block if it hasn't
Oh
been
yeah, I mean, if it ain't cleaned up properly, you can strap it to a military jeep, spread the legs, and kill an entire block.
And you motherfuckers on a day-to-day basis. Let me get on the internet and complain about bitches again, man. This shit ain't going my way, man. I got so many fucking no's on Tinder just recently. I'm gonna get on the internet and fucking complain about these bitches. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? All the bitching, the moaning, the complaining.
You know, I would be half tempted, friggin', if I trusted this guy, which I really don't think I could trust him to save my life, I would let him stay with me in my relatively speaking modest suburb, and he could stay with me for a week or two. We'd hit the town. Let's see how many bitches this guy can pick up.
He can show you how, Steve.
Yeah, he could show me how. I better let him stay in a couple of weeks. And
he's the expert. I mean, he'll be able to show you
yeah,
how.
We better book up some hotels with seminars. This guy's going to get you laid.
And he's going to show you how to do what everybody's
going to show you how to do it.
That shit not going to work. I got so many motherfucking choosing circles last night, man. I'm feeling myself right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God, man. You know what? He got so many choosing singles last night, he went home and masturbated.
Man, shit, man. Dude, my head is in the clouds today, dog. It was a good night last night.
I'm sure your head is in a cloud.
Back to you fucking black pill motherfuckers. You don't want to change, things are going to keep on going the same.
You think he'd be telling guys how to get laid if he'd be in a scarcity mindset? If he knew that there was a limited amount of women out there that he could get laid by, he wouldn't be sharing it with the masses. He'd be too stupid. I mean, you wouldn't be dumb enough to do that.
No, he wouldn't be sharing it with the masses. He'd keep that for himself.
No.
You're going to look up 10 years from now and shit ain't going to change.
You're right. It didn't change. We've been here longer than 10 years.
It's not going to change in 10 years from now. We're probably going to have mandatory alimony laws to women we've never been married to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get worse.
With your dick all dry, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a looker, you gotta know
the ghetto culture hasn't changed, Bill, in 50, 60 years. This fucking mentality, this guy's just gonna breed another ghetto fucking generation of morons like this with the same mindset.
Well, he is, because this is the same mindset we were listening to 12 years ago.
And this is the same mindset I dealt with students when I was teaching 12 years ago or 11 years ago. You know, they could just talk their shit like they got it all together, which is just plain BS.
You can't be sitting there talking about, damn, man, ain't no bitches trying to fuck with me, man. Okay, well, you got bad genetics. You can't change that. But what you can change is your fucking daily actions, man. Daily actions. Stop bickering and complaining. Get out there and do some self-improvement. Get in that gym. Get jacked. Get ripped. Stop eating all that junk. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating all that junk. I know it's the holidays, but keep the junk to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? To a minimum. I had some junk recently, like a payday a few days ago, but I worked that payday off.
You got a lot of junk coming out your mouth right now.
You know? So, anyway, you guys got to stop complaining. I'm at my destination and shit, man. I stopped complaining about women, dude. Things are better for me, man. Things are a lot better. You know? I'm not complaining. You guys have a good
The fact that he is complaining, the fact that he's doing these videos, he's indirectly complaining. He's just putting on a strongman narrative.
That's exactly what's going on here.
All right, so I've had enough of this. I'm going to hit the stop share button. And we're done sharing. Boom. Okay, we're back. So I think you